Y'all, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? And let's get straight to the point. Y'all, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. What am I talking about? Reports are saying that Wendy is getting close to her ne'er-do-well ex-husband. It don't matter if he is current, before, or the future. He's always going to be ne'er-do-well ex-husband. Their close relationship, fans suspect they're back together despite the nasty divorce. Now, let me say this before I actually read you what's going down. I don't trust it. Now, listen, do I believe that Candy? I just finished doing a video about Candy Girl. Go ahead and watch it. It's a good one, right? Do I believe Kevin is trying to weasel his way back into Wendy's good graces? Absolutely. Do I believe that he has good intentions? Absolutely not. Do I think that this will probably be the death knell to Wendy ever fully coming back to herself? Absolutely. Y'all, let's get into this mess. Listen, before I read your reports, I just want you to keep this in mind, right? For one, Wendy's at a very sensitive time right now. She always had a soft spot for Kevin. We'll talk about that. But let's not forget she's clean house and she's completely unprotected right now. She's let go of her longtime manager, Bernie Young, which is her right. I'm sick of people saying just because they let go of managers or make moves that there's something wrong for it. That's her right. Bernie Young, right? And her recent crisis manager, Howard Bragman. You know what? Forget about Howard. I'm going to do another video about him because I got something for Howard, right? So keep that in mind. Business-wise, she's completely unprotected. Enter Kevin. Now let's listen to these reports and see what they got to say. Speculation first began that Kevin, 49, he's only 49, and his ex had rekindled their relationship after it was exclusively revealed that Wendy, 57, Wendy's letting that young boy push her around like had hired her ex's longtime attorney to help her at the Wells Fargo legal battle. Now listen, when I heard that made me raise an eyebrow, but I said maybe the lawyer's being like very confidential, not confidential, but respecting a lawyer's integrity. What's it the quick attorney-client privilege? Sorry, y'all, I just got back from vacation. Gotta remember. Maybe the lawyer's respecting the attorney-client privilege and not letting Kevin influence anything. But guess this, the story gets deep. I'm reporting that sources have revealed that while Kevin and the former Wendy Williams show host are on friendly terms these days, that doesn't mean that they're together. One source said, Kevin's been supportive of her and is helping her, but it's not true they're getting back together. Really? Then why are other sources saying they're not? An insider added that Kevin has been helping to guide her son, Kevin Jr., while he navigates the complex responsibilities that he now has as Wendy's power of attorney. Really quick, you guys, if you're feeling my style, if you like my flow, please make sure you hit that like button. If you want to make a bigger commitment, if you could hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on, because y'all know I will chase a story down to the ends of the earth. Now back to the Wendy drama. Again, y'all, I don't trust this. Anytime Kevin gets close to Wendy, he has an ulterior motive. Now, I get what his ulterior motive is. You trying to get those alimony payments back going, right? That's what his alternative motivation is. But I can see that if Wendy needs a little romantic encouragement, I can see Kevin playing like he is kind of interested in her or maybe flirting with her to get her back into that chair so they can start making some money, or at least Wendy's accounts are unfrozen, right? That's where I think these reports are coming, that Kevin isn't about playing with her. But let's look at how other people are saying it ain't never, ever, ever getting back together. Let's see what that is, right? Also, in terms of helping his son navigate the complicated responsibilities of being Wendy's power of attorney, let me just say this. I don't know Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr.'s relationship. I know they got into a fight one time. Kevin Sr. called the police on him. But I don't know if they reconciled. I don't know if that's just a relationship. I don't know. I do think that it's safe to say, you know, Kevin Sr. is mad as hell. He's not the power of attorney. You know he is. But that's not saying he's not helping his son. But let's get into this, right? They said Kevin, who was Wendy's manager throughout her career until her divorce in 2019, doesn't get too involved in Wendy's care because he has his whole other life. But for the sake of the son, he's helping her and helping Kevin Jr. navigate what Wendy needs to do. Now, when I read that, I was like, let me find out that Shireen got a problem with him helping Wendy, and he's trying to put a little distance in between him and Wendy. You're in Shireen's mind. That girl's busy cooking vegan, what was it, carrot bacon? You know how they make carrot out of bacon and mushrooms, which I'm not dragging because I love vegan bacon. Anyway, right? And Kevin Jr. is too old to be like, oh, I'm going to go check on the baby. So he's like, oh no, I'm just going to go check on Wendy's thing. Yeah, okay, Kevin. Again, I don't know, y'all. Okay, let's move on. So they say, right? Kevin Jr. has power of attorney, but his dad is helping him manage what that means he needs to do. He's young, he's in college, and because of where his son is in his life, Wendy isn't opposed to having her ex-husband help her along the way. Now, sources did say, right, that Kevin Sr. is still with Sharina's husband, who is the mother of his love child, although there's no word on how she feels about Kevin's relationship with his ex. Woo! And in prior conversations, right, the attorney for Wendy Williams' Wells Fargo case insisted that the relationship between Wendy and her ex-husband is good these days. They said people think they don't get along with each other, which is not true. And I believe that. I believe that Kevin is the love of Wendy's life. And that's a sad thing. But anybody that's ever had the love of their life knows how hard it is to let go, especially when you're dealing with all these other powerful forces around you. What are some of those powerful forces? Well, remember when Wendy vowed revenge? Remember when Wendy filed for divorce, right? She said that he was a serial cheater of more than 20 years. And she infamously learned that he was expecting a baby with another woman when we all did, right? And don't forget when Wendy lashed out. And literally, while expressing hope that his Lifetime biopic would help her get revenge against him. Remember she said Kevin is a no good cheating dog? I'm paraphrasing, but y'all get where her spirit was. And that she hoped that Lifetime movie would literally destroy him, his relationship, and everything else. Yeah, tell me Wendy don't still love that man. And somebody don't need to be around someone when they're at their sickest and lowest that has their heart. Because Kevin Sr. can do a lot of damage. And I don't care what none of y'all say. I blame Kevin. I know I don't know them. I don't sit at those people's tables. But I do, from the outside looking in, blame Kevin Sr. for a lot of that damage that Wendy went through. Kevin Sr. is, if you will, the Bobby Brown to Wendy Williams, Whitney Houston, if you get what I'm saying. Now, Wendy, remember when she was trying to destroy him and she said, when I'm going to get rid of you, when I'm going to exact revenge, it's going to be long, swift, twisted, and rusty. And she also said that she hopes after he watches it with his girl, I hope he alone wishes he never met me. I hope he regrets the day he ever met me. Yo, that man don't need to be around Wendy's money. And let's not forget that Kevin was the one mocking her when she had all these health problems. I told y'all, health is wealth and all this stuff. Y'all, pray for, why don't I just call her Whitney? Pray for Wendy. Pray that she pulls through. And yeah, I want to see her back on my TV screen, but more than that, I want to see her just happy, healthy. I don't care if it's at the Piggly Wiggly, getting some Slim Jims and a lighter. All your old school Wendy heads know what I'm talking about. I just hope I see Wendy living her best life and doing her thing. All right, now that I'm Tattle Tells, talk to you later.